Did you know that within the Screen Time menu, you can set things like time limits, content restrictions, and even schedules for when certain apps can be used on the phone and when they can't or shouldn't? It's simple to navigate the Screen Time menu. Here, we'll explore each section and what you can do within it. Go to Setting and click Screen Time. There, you'll see your daily average and how it compares to the previous week, with data updated in real time. Select Downtime. Here is where you can turn downtime on or off, or even set it on a schedule. With downtime activated, only apps you allow, along with phone calls, will be available. Next, go to App Limits. Select Add Limit and set a daily time limit for apps by category, like social, games, entertainment, and others. Under Always Allowed is where you can select the apps that the user will always have access to, regardless if downtime is on or off. This might include Maps, a smart home control app for controlling devices like your TV and security camera, a Google Classroom app for schoolwork, and more. Now, select Communication Limits. This will limit access to any communications apps on the phone, like Phone, FaceTime, Messages, and iCloud Contacts. Any numbers identified as emergency contacts, however, will never be blocked. You can choose to allow communication with contacts only when Screen Time is activated, or even limit it to specific contacts only, like mom and dad. Ideal for parents is Content and Privacy Restrictions, which allows the user to block inappropriate content. You can choose to block things like iTunes and App Store purchases, or set content restrictions for various types like music, music videos, TV shows, apps, and more, location services, advertising, and more. You can also go as far as dictating which websites are allowed or disallowed, and ban adult websites altogether. It's a good way to make sure a child doesn't end up somewhere they shouldn't on the internet, while still allowing them access necessary sites unrestricted. In fact, you can list specific sites that are permitted and block everything else in just a few minutes. To ensure that a sneaky teenager doesn't simply turn screen time off when you aren't looking, you can set a Screen Time Passcode that must be input to turn the feature on and off. For those on a family sharing plan, you can also set screen time restrictions across all devices or just for individual ones. If you enable Share across devices in the Screen Time Settings menu, you'll also see a combined screen time report for everyone in the household. Happy trying!